Yeah, guys, good morning. Now say the continuation. Second one, invalid contracts. Right on. Yesterday we have done valid contracts. Now it is invalid contracts. In the invalid contracts, the first one, void contract. Void. These void contracts are further classified into two types. One as a is void. Is void. Right on. Meaning an agreement not enforceable, an agreement not enforceable from the beginning, an agreement not enforceable from the beginning means right from the inception this is not valid. Example, what example you can write? Section 11, section 20, section 23 to 30, section 36, section 56. All void agreements only, no? Is void. This is also called, is void also called void ab initio. Is void also called void ab initio. Agreement with a minor is a dash, void, or you can write void ab initio, right? What is the meaning of is void? An agreement which is not enforceable right from the beginning, right from the inception. Agreement with a minor, void, section 11. Agreement with unsound person, void. Agreement with insolvent, void. And section 29, could you remember? Uncertain agreements. Will you buy my car? I have two cars. Which car? Uncertain. Will you sell your business? You have the four types of businesses at Hyderabad. Which one? Uncertain. Thereby, uncertain agreement section 29 is void. Already we know 56. Impossible. An agreement to do impossible act. Bring the moon onto the earth. Impossible. Is void. Means an agreement not enforceable right from the inception. This is called void. Best example, time being you remember, void ab initio minor. Because void agreements schedule is there. When we discuss that time, we will understand much more this point. Next, point B, becomes void. Becomes void. An agreement valid at the beginning. An agreement valid at the beginning, but due to supervening impossibility, due to supervening impossibility, contract is becomes void. Contract is becomes void. Now, what are the supervening impossibilities? The supervening impossibilities, one, vis major. Vis major means acts of God. Second one, war between the countries. War between the countries. In English law, Supervening impossibilities are called, in English law, supervening impossibilities are called doctrine of hmm? Doctrine of frustration, not gabitemta. Doctrine of frustration. Let us see, guys. What is the meaning first? An agreement valid at the beginning, but due to supervening impossibility, it becomes void. What are the supervening impossibilities means? Vis major. It is a Latin word. Vis major means acts of God. What are acts of God? Natural calamity. All natural calamity. Cyclone, tsunami, earthquake, eruption of the volcanoes, etc. Other one is war between the countries. How do we understand this? A farmer come to an agreement with a trader. Whatever the paddy I produce during this current season, I will sell to you. Current season is a Kharif season, right? Long season. Trader said, as on the agreement date, nothing but a delivery date, whatever may be the market rate is prevailing, I will pay money, take the delivery. This is agreement to sale, if you remember. As an agreement date with the farmer, there is no paddy. Farmer has to produce. This agreement is valid or invalid? Valid. In the month of November, severe cyclone, the total crop is damaged. Contract is becomes void. An agreement between the farmer and the trader is valid at the beginning due to supervening impossibility. Here, what is the supervening impossibility? Cyclone, earthquake, tsunami, this major. Because of that incident, crop got damaged, contract is becomes void. If you do remember, 2014, Vizag had experienced the Hudud cyclone. Can you remember 2014? Right? And before the Hudud cyclone, what all agreements made, those agreements are valid. With the cyclone, becomes void. Indonesia had experienced the 2 times tsunami. Before tsunami, agreements are valid. With the tsunami, becomes void. So in India, of course, these agreements are always void ab initio, becomes void. And English law, these agreements are called as doctrine of frustration. There are some exceptions. In the discharge of a contract, again this point will come, that time I will explain. Discharge of a contract by impossibility. Initial impossibility, subsequent impossibility. In subsequent impossibility, this is one of the points, some exceptions are there. That time, here only a outline, right? So second one is war between the countries. What does it mean? X is in India, Y is in UK. Contract between them is valid or invalid? Valid. Both the countries are friendly countries. If there is a war between the countries, for India, Y will become alien enemy. Alien friend agreements are valid. Alien enemy agreements are void. So originally this agreement between these two guys were valid. Because of the war, it becomes void. Who can control the war? Only heads of the state. As a person, I have no control over the war. Whatever may be the consequences, we have to face it. Like Ukraine versus Russia right now, what's going on? When it's going to end, no one knows. When it was started, they thought maybe for 1 week or 10 days war. But now it is maybe extend for like Iran-Iraq war, it's going on. We don't know when it will end. My point is alien enemy. Alien enemy agreements are void. Right? So this is about is void becomes void. Third. Second one now, voidable contract. Voidable contract. Right? Voidable contract is one. Voidable contract is one which is valid at the option of either of the person, at the option of either of the person, at the option of either of the person, but not at the option of other or others. But not at the option of other or others. What are examples here? Section 15, 16, 17, 18. That's all. 15, 16, 17, 18. What is 15? Portion. 16, undue influence. 17, fraud. 18, misrepresentation. These four are always voidable. Let us see first one example, then we see the interpretation again. X goes to Y's house with the AK-47 gun pointing at him. Give me 10 crores, otherwise I will kill you, man. Offer. Now Y has to decide whether to pay or to die. He paid. Acceptance. What is agreement? Offer plus acceptance. Offer from X, acceptance from Y. Now tell me guys, this agreement between X and Y is valid or invalid? Right now, immediately valid or invalid? How long this is valid? As long as Y is silent. Y paid the money, did not go to police station. He opted to be silent. Valid. If Y go to police station, voidable. See the meaning? Voidable contract is one which is valid at the option of either of the person. Who should opt to? Person gained, person suffered. Aggrieved party means sufferer. Aggrieved, A-G-G-R-I-E-V-E-D. Aggrieved party. Who is aggrieved party here? Y. Y paid the money, didn't go to police station. Valid. If we go to police station, voidable. Again, who should go to police station? Aggrieved party, Y. But not other or others. On behalf of the Y, Mr. Z filed a case in the court of law. Z filed a case against X. Judge will ask only one question. Who is the victim? Mr. Y, sir. Where is he? At home, sir. Why did you come? What is our problem? Isn't it? The person sufferer was silent. Is this any public interest involved here? Or the whole society is suffering because of this? No. That's why who should go to police station? The party, aggrieved party should go, but not other or others. Am I making sense? Any confusion? I took a knife pointing at Gayatri. Gayatri, give you your watch, otherwise I will kill. He said, takes a offer, accept. I said, madam, don't go to police station. Yes, sir. She gave the watch and remained silent. Valid. If she go to police station, voidable. On her behalf, our close friend Shruti filed a case. Court will ask, where is Gayatri? At home, sir. Why did you come? Obviously, people will ask. What is our problem in this case? What interest you are having? Do you have any loss? No. Then why did you come? That's why who should go to police station means a party, aggrieved party, but not other or others. Am I making sense? Well, we'll see again. Topics are there. When we discuss coercion, undue influence, misrepresentation, I give the concept again. Fine. Next. Third one, illegal. 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 Right. An agreement. An agreement forbidden by law. An agreement forbidden by law. What is the meaning of forbidden? Forbidden means against the law. Against. An agreement forbidden by law means our agreement is against the law. Fine. Continue. All illegal agreements are void. All illegal agreements are void. All illegal agreements are void. But all void agreements are not necessarily illegal. But all void agreements are not necessarily illegal. Right? An agreement forbidden by law. How do we understand? Example, first example. X and Y come together. Hey, we kidnap the judge. Kidnapping. Against the law. Since it is against the law, always void ab initio. Invalid. As well, if they really kidnapped the judge, they have a punishment under the relevant law. Thereby remember, all illegal agreements are void as well as punishable. Punishment is there under IPC, Indian Penal Code. X and Y come together, we do smuggling. Y said yes. They started doing the smuggling. Police people caught. All illegal agreements are by default void. Second, they have a punishment. So rule is all illegal agreements are void as well as punishable. Now question is there, agreement with minor is void, not against the law. Agreement with unsound person is void, not against the law. Agreement without consideration under section 25, void, not against the law. That's why all void agreements are not necessarily illegal. Am I making sense? Now looks very simple. In examination, sometimes you get a confusion over it. All illegal agreements are void because it is against the law. As well, punishment is there. X and Y come together. We go for hunting. Illegal. Hunting is prohibited. As well, punishment is there. Whereas agreement with minor, just void, not against any law. I have no punishment. Right? What are the differences between void and illegal? Write down 3 points. Illegal and void. Under void, first point. It is not forbidden by law. It is not forbidden by law. It is not forbidden. Forbidden. It is not forbidden by law. Under illegal, it is forbidden by law. It is forbidden by law. Next, under void, no punishment. No punishment. Under illegal, persons are prosecutable Under illegal, persons are prosecutable and punishable under the relevant law. Persons are prosecutable and punishable under the relevant law. Last point. Under void, all void agreements are not illegal. All void agreements are not illegal. Under illegal, all illegal agreements are void. All illegal agreements are void. That's all. Now, see there, fourth one, very important one I said, unenforceable contract. Unenforceable contract. Right? An agreement valid at the beginning, but due to technical defect, or technical requirement, agreement becomes void. In case the technical defects are removed, agreements are enforceable. In case the technical defects are removed, agreements are enforceable. Right? See the meaning, please. An agreement valid at the beginning means this agreement or contract is valid at the beginning, but due to some technical defect or technical requirement, means technical grounds invalid. If you remove the technical defect, agreement is again enforced. How do we understand this? Simplest example sake, for example, you write lack of sufficient stamp, lack of signature, lack of registration, lack of sufficient stamp, lack of registration, lack of signature, etc. Now look at this example. X and Y. X made a proposal to Y. Mr. Y, will you buy my Himayat Nagar house for 10 crores? Y said yes. What is agreement? Offer plus acceptance. Definite offer, unconditional acceptance. Y paid the money. Buyer has paid the money. This contract is valid or invalid? Valid. X is called transferor. Y is called transferee. To transfer the property from transferor to transferee, we have to pay stamp duty. Did you see any property papers? Land and building papers, if you see, 1 lakh rupee, 2 lakh rupee, 20,000, 5,000, 2,000, 100 rupees, 10 rupees, stamp papers are there. According to market rate or government rate, we have to pay stamp duty based on agreement. Fine. The registrar said, when they contacted the registrar said, you have to pay stamp duty of rupees 10 lakhs. Use property, pay 10 lakhs stamp duty. Means 10 lakhs worth of the stamp papers we have to buy. Agreement we have to draft and produce for the registration. Mr. Y produced only 9,50,000 worth of stamps. Will the registrar transfer the property on the transferee's name? What he say? Lack of sufficient stamp. Originally our contract is valid. Definite offer, unconditional acceptance, it is enforceable very much in the court of law. On technical grounds, what are the technicality? There is no proper stamping. It needs a proper stamp as per the Indian Stamps Act. Requirement is the 10 lakhs. You produced only 9.5. On technical grounds, rejected. Again, Mr. Y purchased the another 50,000 rupees worth of stamps. Now 9 lakh 50,000 plus 50,000. Now it is the total 10 lakhs. Now will he transfer the property? Yes. On technical grounds I am rejecting. You remove the technical defect. Again agreement is enforced. For example, both the persons submitted the 10 lakhs worth of stamp paper. At the registrar office, the registrar will ask, who is the transferor? Me, sir. Who is the transferee? Me, sir. Sign here, give your thumb impression. One procedure is there. You have to give the left hand thumb impression. The registrar asks, who is the transferee? Me, sir. Did you pay money? Yes, sir. Where is the transferor? Sir, he got one phone call, went off, sir. He will come by tomorrow, but today is a very, very auspicious day. Once in 999 years today will come. Such a precious day. Please transfer the property. Tomorrow he will come and sign. What registrar say? Come tomorrow. Because in front of me, both should sign immediately. Not one person today, another person tomorrow. No. Technically I am rejecting. Otherwise, we will wait evening up to 5 p.m. Ask him to come down. Now it is only 2 p.m. No problem. If you want, I will wait for 1 more hour also. No issue. But both should sign in front of me. Technically. Right? Lack of signature. Otherwise, what is saying? Lack of sufficient stamp. Lack of registration. Parties are married, but it was not registered. Marriage is valid. Not valid. Today, marriage registrations are compulsory. When parties get married, it has to be get registered. Otherwise, our marriage is not technically enforceable in the court of law. If you want to file a case, first it has to be registered. Down to 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, up to you. But you have to establish that it got registered. Then only case will be filed. Today, marriage registrations are compulsory, unlike earlier. Ask our grandfather, his marriage got registered? No. Ask our parent, marriage got registered? I don't think so. But now when you go to and your seniors may be getting married, na, your marriage should be registered. Why, sir? Today compulsory. Earlier, once married, once for all married. But today, once married, once for all married. I don't think so. Down to after 2 years or 3 years or 5 years or 1 decade, one spouse may say to another spouse. Spouse means wife or husband. Hey, who are you, man? Why are you staying in my house? Hello, I'm your husband. You? My husband? No way. Hey, see the photographs and all. Morphing. Today technology is there, na? Any photo can be changed. If your one photograph is available, we can create many pics of the similar type. And what AI technology, recently I was reading one small article, my God, if one pic of you is available, they can morph it totally. Where is the privacy for individuals today? See? According to Constitution of India, Article 21, right to live. But how to live in this society, tell me? If any person got a photo of someone, they can do whatever they want with that. And today it is available easily wherever you want. Wherever you go, first people ask, photo, gone. Digital, it can be created. And if that is the case, it is the lock will be there unless there is one password. Some security system has to be developed nowadays. So we are so backward today also, technologically. If today also people will ask you, submit a Xerox copies. Why there are so many Xerox copies for us? Your all certificates can be digitalized. No? It can be locked. Once I shared my Aadhaar, it can be used for everywhere. No? Why different departments again and again they will ask me, submit the same paper. Means somewhere still we are in the license Raj. Only on paper only. People say that we are hassle-free environment, We do many things free and all. I don't think so. Our photo can be morphed. That's why today they said marriage registration compulsory. That's why, guys, tomorrow when you get married, before you take the photographs, first you take register call, Babu register. Take your photo, mobile, take one pic, keep in the mobile. Whenever one spouse got a doubt, who are you? Open the mobile. Sorry. We got married. Yes. No, nowadays I become short memory person. Sorry. Let us continue our relationship. People are there. The days are coming in such a way, unlike earlier. That's why registration compulsory. Marriage is valid, valid, but technically invalid. I can't go to court unless it is registered. I hope you are understanding that. Hello? Unenforceable, sir. Repeatedly they were asking in examination. Please learn it. Okay. Next. Executed contract. Executed contract. What's the meaning of executed? Right. When both the parties have performed their obligations, when both the parties have performed their obligations, there is remaining nothing to perform. There is remaining nothing to perform. Example. Cash sales. Both the parties have performed their obligations. There is remaining nothing to perform. Executed means completed. Cash sales. What is the buyer's obligation? To pay money. I have paid the money. What is the seller's obligation? To give the delivery of the goods. He has delivered the goods. Means seller delivered the goods, buyer has paid the money. Contract between both of them is automatically called executed. Executed means completed. Right? Second, executory contract. When both the parties are yet to perform, YET. When both the parties are yet to perform or still to perform, when both the parties are yet to perform or still to perform their obligations. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. Executory means likely to perform. Example, agreement to sale. Since you know Sale of Goods Act, agreement to sell is the best example for this. How do we understand? X agrees with Y. Mr. Y, I will sell my Maruti car for 1 lakh. On 30th August, pay money, take the delivery of the car. Y said, yes. Agreement made today. On 30th August, Y has to pay money. X has to give the delivery of the vehicle. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. This is called executory. I have agreed with you. I will sell my car for 10 lakhs. Tomorrow pay money, take the delivery. You said, yes, sir. Today agreement was made. Tomorrow we have to pay money and I have to give the delivery of the car. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. Executor. Next. Third one. Unilateral contract. Unilateral contract. What is the meaning of uni? Single. Right. Single. In a contract, one party has performed his obligation. One party has performed his obligation. one person has performed his obligation and other person is yet to perform. Other person is yet to perform, still to perform his obligation. Yet to perform, still to perform his obligation. Example. Can I say credit sales an example? Goods are delivered, payment is outstanding, or vice versa, payment is made, delivery of the goods outstanding. Any case you can refer. One party already performed his obligation, other person is yet to perform, still to perform. Clear? Next, last one here. Bilateral contract. Bilateral, by means two. Write down. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. Friends, remember, executory and bilateral contracts are one and the same. It can be used interchangeably, which means in place of one, other one can be used. Both are synonymous language. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform their obligations. Okay, na? And tell me guys, what is e-contract? How do we write? This question is given for 2 marks or 1 mark assume. Then how do you write? Write down. When offer and acceptance is online. When offer and acceptance is online. Within the brackets, internet. Now listen, this is simple interpretation other way. Offer is an online, acceptance is an online, agreement is an online, payments on online. Delivery will be done physically. Best example, Amazon. Anything, cash on delivery. Which type of contract it is, tell me? Bilateral contract. Correct? Bilateral executory contract. Only goods are ordered. One has to deliver the goods. When you deliver the goods, I have to pay money. Both the parties are yet to perform, still to perform. That's why. Am I clear? So, e-contracts. So, with this, I am concluding types of the contracts. Hello? Next. Offer. Offer according to section 2, subsection A. Offer according to section 2A. Write one by one, meaning you write first. Offer means when a proposal is given to another, to do or abstain from doing, to do or abstain, ABST, abstain from doing something to another, abstain from doing something to another with a view to obtain assent, with a view to obtain assent, ASSENT, with a view to obtain assent. Check it once. To do, underline, to do or abstain from doing something to another with a view to obtain assent. Assent means acceptance. To do, positive offer. Abstain from doing, negative offer. Both are offers only. My offer may be either positive or negative. What is the positive offer? Will you buy my car? Positive. Will you work for my company? Positive. We do real estate business? Positive. What is negative? Abstain. I have stolen jewelry from your house. You came to know jewelry is with me because CC is recorded. You telephone, sir, give back our jewelry, otherwise we'll go to police station. What is our offer? If I return the jewelry, you will not go to police station. You do this, I want to do this. Negative, na? Theft is a crime, whether small or big. I have a punishment. But what is your proposal? If you return the jewelry, I will not go to police station. I said, done. Any case can be compromised outside the court, not in the court. That's why abstain. Whenever the offer is given, what for the purpose of offer? To take acceptance only. That's why to do or abstain from doing something to another with a view to obtain assent. My offer may be either positive offer or negative offer. Positive offer is valid in the court as well as outside the court. Negative offer is valid only outside the court, but not in the court. The court is an offense. Right? Now, heading. Types of offer. Types of offer. Remember, offer or proposal, both are one and the same. Don't confuse here. If I use the word proposal, I mean to say offer only. In English law, offer is called proposal. In India, we are calling it as a offer. Right? Right. First one, express offer. Express offer. What's the meaning of express offer? Write down. When offer is given, either in writing or in oral. When offer is given, either in writing or in oral. Example, we go to nearby Kirana shop. Give this coconut, give this chocolate, give this textbook, give this diamond ring in a jewelry shop. Give me this orally. Oral proposal only. I telephone to my friend, hey, will you work for my company as an agent? Yes, orally. You faced one interview, selected, received appointment order. Order from company in written. So when offer is given, either in writing or in oral, this is called express offer. Next, second, implied offer. Implied offer. When offer is given, neither in writing nor in oral. Neither in writing nor in oral. Hope you remember this. Yesterday we have done. Running bus between the two places is implied offer. The bus will start from one bus stop and move it to another bus stop and stop it there for few minutes and move it to the next bus stop. Neither the driver nor the conductor offering to the public, but there is the offer from TSRTC or APSRTC or a Delhi transport company that we will transport the public from one place to other place, neither in writing nor in oral. Implied. Auto at auto stand. Public telephone fixed. Implied offer. Weighing machine at a railway station, bus station, cinema theatre, public places. You can see one weighing machine is installed. Is there anyone standing adjacent to the machine and offering to public? No. Implied. Okay. Third, specific offer. Specific offer. When offer is given to, specific, specified class or group of persons. Specific, specified class or group of persons. Here offer is given to only one person, one group of a person, class of a person, not to all. Example, X made a proposal to Y. Hey, if you pass our CMA enter first attempt, I will pay rupees 10,000. Specific offer, only to Y, not to everyone. Another example, RIL gave ad in the newspaper, Reliance Industries Limited. The company's annual general meeting is going on, scheduled on so and so date. The shareholders are invited. This is given to whom? Only shareholders of RIL. If you are a shareholder, go and attend. I am not a shareholder. This is given to class or a group of a persons, not to all. Clear? Specific. Next. Fourth one. Still, if you want a specific offer, one more example. HDFC Bank card, if you use extra 5% discount. Notice any time? Advertisements, if you see, discount is up to 10%, 50%, 40%, 30%. Down, if you see, for HDFC card holders, extra 5%. Apart from that 50%, you will get the additional 5%. For whom? If you swap HDFC bank card, then you get extra 5. This is given to whom? Only to the customers of HDFC. Class of a people, group of a people, not to all. Yes, last 2 days newspapers verify, or yesterday's newspaper, you see, they are given very clear directions where they are down. I don't know how many of you see advertisements. You may see but not read all the terms and conditions probably. Down, see, you can see HDFC card, State Bank of India. These two cards specifically, especially HDFC card. Each and every ad you can see this. Given to only customers of HDFC. Sir, I have account in Axis Bank. Please go. This 5% is not available to you, because this is given exclusively to customers of HDFC. Next, general offer. Tell me, general offer means? Excellent, write down. When offer is given to the whole world or entire world at large. When offer is given to the whole world or entire world at a large. For this, always one case, Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Right, this case you write. Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Sir, how do we understand this general offer? When offer is given to the whole world at a large. Best example is discount sale. Any discount sale? On account of that 77th Independence Day, we are giving the 40% discount, 50% discount. This is to whom? Anyone. A citizen of America visiting India, part of that at Charmas. At Charmas board is there, discount up to 65%. Can he avail the discount? Can the Charmas management claim, no, this is for Indians only but not for US citizen? You didn't write anything there. You said discount sale, that's all. Anyone come to my shop, you can avail this discount. That's why when offer is given to the whole world at a large, entire world at a large. For this understanding purpose, we have one familiar case, Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. Carbolic Smoke Ball Company issued a smoke balls to public. A smoke ball is a medicine for internal use, like a tablets and capsules will swallow. It is like a tablet for internal use. They released the smoke balls to public. They challenged the public, use our smoke balls according to printed directions given. Along with the smoke ball, they give the directions also how to use it. If we, in case if we have contacted any influenza, influenza is a one kind of flu, company will pay compensation of 100 pounds. They challenged the public. Carbolic Smoke Ball Company issued a smoke balls to public, instructed the public, use our smoke balls according to directions given. In case if we have contacted any influenza, influenza is one kind of a flu, company will pay compensation of 100 pounds. Miss Carlyle, by seeing this advertisement, purchased the product, used accordingly, but finally she contacted the influenza. Court held when she filed a case. Court held means judgment. Court held she is entitled to get a compensation because advertisement in the newspaper was a general offer. Using of her product is acceptance. Since she inflicted with influenza, pay compensation. Offer given to the whole world. Remember, for general offer, acceptance need not be communicated. Not necessary. The using of the product itself is implies. Generally, every product is having one or other side effects, and this is one type of a technique with a view to tap a customer towards our product. Some of my friends knows this example. For the sake of others, I am sharing. In America, this case was happened. One tobacco company incurred the heavy losses. They want to close the company. They called a last board of directors meeting to pass a resolution for winding up. The company secretary made a proposal. Sir, why don't we introduce white cigar exclusively for women? The director said this meeting meant for to close the company, not to launch a new product into market. He said, anyhow we decided to close. Why don't we do an experiment? With a lot of resistance, finally directors agreed. What was the proposal? White cigar exclusively for women. Until that, there was no cigarette for women. And they asked, what is the difference? Only packing different. In place of yellow filter, we keep the white filter. That's it. The product is the same. Somehow satisfied, go ahead. They gave the big advertisement. White cigar exclusively for women. Women, that exclusive word, italic word and all. Whether women purchased or not, we don't know. But others purchased. Exclusively for women. Oh, something is there. The company was successful in creating a curiosity among the customers. Trust me, today that company is the #1 tobacco company in US. That company name starts with the capital letter M. Can you believe this? One simple advertisement changed the fate of a company. That too, packing has changed. That is ruling market today in US. That's why sometimes gimmicks also work out very nicely sometimes. In fact, that is not true. That is not the true. But the only thing is, I want to sustain my business in the market. For that, these people will adopt. Here also company gave an ad in the paper. Anyone used my product accordingly, if you contacted influenza, we will pay this much money. Definitely people are attracted. I think all of you watched Chandramukhi movie, na? What they said? You can open any door, but not this door. Curiosity generated. I know. Why not this door? And she is always looking at the door only. And finally, rest of the movie we know pretty well. Here also same, Baba. If you have a study material with you, if I say page number 10, second paragraph, last line, don't read, 10 minutes break, and if I go out, what will you do? Tell me. Pakka you will read. We have a tendency. People say don't do, we'll do that first. Means you will be successful when you create a curiosity among the customers. And the company was successful. But our point is simple. Ad in the newspaper is a general offer. 4 types of offers so far we have done. What's the first one? Express offer. What's the meaning of express? Either in writing or in oral. Implied means neither in writing nor in oral. Specific means offer is given to specific class or a group of a person. Last one, general offer means offer given to the whole world at a large. I don't know how many of you see that books, and sometime back of the book you will see this book is 100 rupees only in India, Pakistan, Bhutan, Nepal. Notice any time? In the rest of the world, different price will be there. Why these countries is a subsidized price? They knew very well our people won't spend money on the books. And outside we go, Western countries, when you go, they spend a huge money on books. They get, the collection will be very good, and unfortunately, we have no tendency. When a time gets, we open our mobile. But remember, young students, since you are, you should know something. And our brain is like a soil. Whatever we are seeding, it grows. If we read the good books, good input is there. When input is there, output will be there. Isn't it? For a computer ending, if I feed some information, take the printout, I will get the printout. Without typing anything, if I give a printout, I'll get a white paper. Are you sensing what I'm trying? That's why, friends, please read good books. And 24 hours time. Can't you get 1 hour time at least for non-academic books? If you really plan, 1 hour time is not there to read other than academic. Hello, not academic books. Non-academic books we have to read. Seriously, one has to read some books. Up to you. My suggestion would be always 1 hour. I'm not asking 2 hours or 4 hours of valuable time. No. Just 1 hour sake. It will be somewhere relaxation also can get. No? You refresh yourself. Trust me. Of course, up to you. Because if I say something, people say, first let me pass my examination. Then we see all these things. Okay, clear? Chalo, next heading, rules. What are the rules for offer? Offer, types of offer completed, rules for offer. Chapter detail we have to complete, na? Complete the whole chapter now. Right. Still some more types are there, at the end I will tell. Cross offer, counter offer, standing offer, invitation to offer, invitation to sell, it will come. Right. First one, offer must be given. Offer must be given. Keep writing. Offer must be given with an intention to create. With an intention to create legal relationship. Offer must be given with an intention to create legal relationship. You can write one case, Balfour versus Balfour. Balfour versus Balfour. Second, offer must be offer must be definite. Offer must be definite and certain. Offer must be definite and certain. Third, there is a clear-cut difference between. There is a clear-cut difference between. There is a clear-cut difference between offer, invitation to offer, and invitation to sale. Offer, invitation to offer, and invitation to sale. Okay, next. Offer must be communicated. Offer must be communicated. Write one case. Pitch versus Snedka. Pitch versus Snedka. One more case. Lalman Shukla versus Lalman Shukla versus Gauri Dutt. Lalman Shukla versus Gauri Dutt. Okay. Next. Mere statement of a price. Mere statement of a price. Mere statement of a price is not an offer. Is not an offer. Write one case. Harvey versus Facey. Harvey versus Facey. Okay. So, discuss one by one. See the first one there. Offer must be given with an intention to create a legal relationship. So before I make a proposal to another, with my proposal, I know which type of relationship I would like to create. My offer only will tell. Both of us do construction business. Legal. We act as a sole selling agent for the iPhones in Telangana state. Legal. Both of us do smuggling. Offer only will tell. We go for picnic. Social. Social obligation, na? That's why offer only will tell what was our intention behind it. That's why offer must be given with an intention to have legal relationship. For that case, Balfour versus Balfour. That case is summary. Before that, let me give an introduction. In any case, two persons are there. One is defendant, other one is plaintiff. Do you know this? Plaintiff, P-L-I-N-T-I-F-F. Plaintiff, defendant. Who is the plaintiff? Who is the defendant? For example, A attempted to kill B. A attempted to kill B. Somehow B survived. Now tell me, who is the defendant? Who is the plaintiff? A is the defendant, B is plaintiff. Plaintiff is nothing but a aggrieved person. Party suffered. So in any suit, and we have to read the details, who is the plaintiff and who is the defendant. But in this case, who is the plaintiff, who is the defendant, I am not giving any points because not writing any LLB exam. Just conceptual clarity. That's why I will take the examples. In the case of a Balfour versus Balfour, Mr. Balfour, Mrs. Balfour, both are wife and husband. Husband promised to his wife, every month I will pay 30 pounds as household expenses. Husband was going to the Ceylon for employment. At the time, her health was not permitting to travel along with the husband. Then he said, you stay back in London. Every month I will pay 30 pounds as a household expenses. He paid for some time. Later, both the parties obtained the divorce legally. Legally separated. After separation, husband failed to pay this money. He filed a case. Advise her, will she succeed? Answer is no. How do we understand? In India, X and Y got married as per the Indian Marriages Act Hindu Marriages Act, Special Marriages Act, Muslim Personal Law, Christian Personal Law, whatever. Once married, legal relationship is created between the parties. It is the first and foremost duty of the husband to provide adequate funds for maintenance of the family. Whether they are living under the same roof, even they are living under different roofs also. It is the duty of the husband to maintain the family. If husband is not providing the funds, so she can borrow some loan. Who she has to repay? He has to repay. Because with the marriage, legal relations are created. What if the both are separated legally? They got the divorce. Once the divorce is sanctioned, the legal relations between both of them come to an end. Now onwards may be known to each other. Best friends maybe for rest of life. But whereas, compare this phase also here. Back to our point now. Both are wife and husband. Mr. Balfour, Mrs. Balfour. He promised to pay some money, paid for some time. Later both are obtained the divorce legally. After separation, is there any intention to have legal relationship? So after separation, there was no intention to continue with the legal relationship. Hence, husband is not liable to pay. If you want any maintenance, you should have asked at the time of separation. You didn't ask anything. Thereby, this agreement is not valid. Court held, your agreement is outside the realm of the contract. Your agreement is outside the realm. Realm means purview. Your agreement is outside the realm of the contract, means which is not enforceable. Hence, you can't claim for anything from your ex-husband. Right? First one. Now, second point, verify there. Offer must be definite. Offer must be definite. What does it mean? And certain. X made a proposal to Y. Mr. Y, will you buy my car? He got two cars. One is the Maruti car, other one Indica car. Which car, man? Uncertain. That's why it should be certain. Will you buy my Maruti car for 1 lakh? Certain. Will you buy my Maruti car for 2 lakh or 3 lakh? Uncertain. Uncertain. That's why offer should be certain. How do we understand this point? X agrees with Y. I take your house on a rent. Every month I will pay 50,000 rupees per month rent. Provided drawing room should be decorated according to present style. Is there any contract between X and Y? What X said? I agree to take your house on a rent. Agreed to pay 50,000 rupees per month, provided house must be thoroughly repaired. This could be satisfied. What about second one? Drawing room should be decorated according to present style. Do we have any precise definition for the word present style? Offer is not certain. Hence, there is no contract. One more. X agrees with Y. I agree to take your house on a rent, provided house must be thoroughly repaired. Drawing room should be decorated handsomely. Is there any contract? No. What's the meaning of handsomely? Is there any definition as such? This handsomely case was given in the CMA intermediate examination only. Some examples, whatever I discussed, and previous year question examples will be there. Is this work clear? So offer should be definite, should not be any vague or a confusing. Can you make a offer to yourself? Can you make a offer to yourself? Marry yourself, marry yourself, marry yourself. Buy your own car, buy your own car, like this. Can you make a offer to yourself? No. Remember, offer will be made to another person. You can't make a offer to yourself. Then to whom you have to pay? For yourself only, no? Agreement means two persons, offerer, offeree, two distinct persons. Same person can't be both offerer and offeree. Am I clear? Next, third one. This is important. There is a clear-cut difference between offer, invitation to offer, invitation to sale. Offer, invitation to offer, invitation to sale. Important from examination point of view. Once offer is communicated and it is accepted, both the parties are bound to perform. Once offer is communicated means reached, and it is accepted, offer plus acceptance, agreement. If they are into agreement, both the parties are bound to perform, must and should, you have to do. Otherwise, I can sue you, you can sue me. Example, X made a proposal to Y. Hey, will you buy my Maruti car for 1 lakh? He said yes, offer plus acceptance. They are into agreement. Now see the meaning. Once offer is communicated, here offer is communicated, and it is accepted, they are into agreement. Later, if X failed to sell the car, can Y file a case? Yes. And vice versa. If Y failed to pay the money, can X file a case? Yes. So, once offer is communicated and it is accepted, both the parties are bound to perform, must and should. Now, second one, invitation to offer. Invitation to offer also communicated, it is also accepted, but immediately there is no contract. There can be contract subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. There can be contract subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. I repeat, invitation to offer also communicated, it is also accepted, but immediately no contract. There can be contract subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. Example, employment notification. Any employment notification, UPSC, APPSC, TSPC, BSRB, RRB, SSC, whenever there is a private company, public company, manpower requirement, they give an ad in the newspaper. The following vacancies are available. Eligibility, age limit, qualifications. At the end, what they write? From eligible candidates, applications are invited. Next time, see the advertisements. At the end, you will see only one line. From eligible candidates, applications are invited. That advertisement for employment notification is invitation to offer, because applications are invited from eligible candidates. All of us read this advertisement, communicated. All of us applied, accepted. As soon as you apply, will you get a job immediately? Immediately no contract. There can be contract when subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. What are the conditions? Since it is a position, UPSC is there, prelims we have to write, mains we have to write, interview we have to select. Then based on the ranking, IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS criteria is there, na? Subject to condition. In the for company for job also, what they will do, they may conduct a written test. They may have a conduct a group discussion, or there may be a jam. Just a minute. They may have the technical round. They may have a personal round. If you stood all first in category, probably you may be selected. subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. Are you clear? One more. A college issued a prospectus. One college issued a prospectus. College prospectus is invitation to offer. Seats are available. You can apply. You by seeing that advertisement, you bought the prospectus. Application is submitted. As soon as submitted, will you get a definite seat in that college? Of course, based on your percentage. May not. Subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. If you have the required percentage, probably you may get a seat, otherwise no. Am I making sense? Private company, public company. A public company can issue prospectus to public, invitation to offer. All of us read that prospectus, communicated. All of us applied to company for shares. As soon as apply, acceptance was given. Will I get a definite allotment? No. If it is oversubscribed, I may not get allotment. Pro rata basis, no? That's why remember, subject to fulfillment. By seeing that prospectus, I made an application. If the board of directors of a company makes allotment of share, yes, I have to pay allotment money. Then I become the member of a company. Subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. One more example. Beauty contest competition. Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss India, and Miss Telangana, otherwise the Miss Hyderabad. Tadip Krishna people are conducting the Miss Hyderabad 23-24. One advertisement is issued. Miss X read this advertisement, communicated, and applied, accepted. As soon as apply, will she become the Miss Hyderabad? No. Subject to conditions. What are the conditions? There is a contest. If we stood first in all the categories, so probably she may declare it as Miss Hyderabad. Are you understanding this? So, next one now, invitation to sale. Invitation to offer or run. Now you know what is the difference between these two, offer and invitation to offer. Once offer is communicated and it is accepted, both the parties are bound to perform. Whereas invitation to offer, communicated, accepted, immediately you need not perform. There can be contract subject to fulfillment of certain condition. Technically remember the difference. Guys, remember. Invitation to offer only become invitation to sale. Subject to conversation between seller and buyer. Subject to conversation. Example. Any shop and establishment or any mall, super bazaars and all. We go to one shop and establishment. That shop and establishment is called invitation to offer. Customers are invited. We go to super bazaar. We selected certain items. We pick the certain item. Go to cashier. Give me this. Give me this. Offer. He said yes. Acceptance. The conversation going on. If the cashier agree, there is a sale. If it doesn't agree, no sale. Subject to fulfillment here. What's the condition? Conversation between the seller and the buyer. Understanding this? One more. Exhibition come sale. Notice any time. Nizam our Nampally grounds. January onwards 40-45 days exhibition will be there. Exhibition come sale. Here customers are invited. Invitation to offer. Become invitation to sale subject to conversation between the seller and the buyer. Invitation to sale. You are the owner of the GVK mall. Booking counter is opened. Here public is invited to buy the ticket. Invitation to offer. I go there, give me 2 tickets. I am offering. He said yes, acceptance. There can be. Assume Nitya is owner of the GVK mall. Booking counter is open. I go there. Give me 2 tickets. In the meantime, she came. Srinivas, no tickets for you, man. Go. Can she refuse to sell a ticket for me? Yes. Her theatre. Whom to yellow, whom not to yellow, let her decide. In the meantime, my friend is going. Madam, buy 2 tickets. She bought the ticket. Back of Gayatri, I am also going. Again she came. Srinivas, I told you na. Who gave tickets for you? Madam, my friend bought it. Now, am I allowed into theatre? Yes. Already purchased the tickets. Over. That's why remember, whom to allow, whom not to allow. My wish. Simple example. Invitation to offer become invitation to sale. One more. You want to buy some jewelry, Gayatri? Take the 20 lakhs cash. Go to Tanishki showroom. Ask him, hey, give me this diamond necklace. Sorry, madam, not for sale. Okay. Give me this diamond ring. Sorry, madam, not for sale. Okay. Give me this bracelet. Sorry, madam, not for sale. Whatever you ask, that fellow said, not for sale, not for sale. For others, he is selling. You become hyper. Started shouting at him, screaming at him. If you file a case against him for sale, will you succeed? No. Absolutely no. Because his shop, whom to sell, whom not to sell, let him decide. Because you are going and said, give me this, you are offering. He said, no, your offer got rejected. Are you understanding? Then she become hyper and said, what mister, whatever I ask you say, not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. Why did you open the shop, man? Time pass, madam. Come again. Time pass. Are you all right? Absolutely all right. Rich man, madam, quote unquote. I can't sit in front of my wife 24/7. 11 o'clock office, 3 p.m. dinner, 11 p.m. Okay, pay, sell na, not for you, sorry. Still she was shouting. Then what he say? Only one thing he will question. Madam, did I ask you to come to my shop? Then where is our answer in? Please go. Otherwise I call my security. My God. That's why invitation to offer become invitation to sale subject to conversation. One more example. Uppal Cricket Stadium. Booking counter is open. This is invitation to offer. We go there. Give me 2 tickets. Offer. He said yes. Subject to conversation. Invitation to offer become invitation to sale. Now your doubt should be, sir, invitation to offer, invitation to sell, both are same then? No. Employment notification, anything for sale? Beauty contest competition, anything for sale? National Merit Scholarship examination, anything for sale? That's why, based on the transaction, we have to generalize whether this is invitation to offer or invitation to sale. Auction sale, this is invitation to offer become invitation to sale subject to conversation. For example, I want to sell this old furniture through the auction. I give ad in the paper, so and so date, so and so place, so and so time, sale of a furniture through auction, bidders are invited. Bidders are invited. Invitation to offer. By seeing this advertisement, a citizen of Goa come by all the way to Hyderabad. By the time reached the place, he found that there is a board, auction got cancelled. Can he sue me at least for reimbursement of travelling expenses? No. Because you are invited. For example, bidding started. Bidding started. But I am not satisfied with the bidding price. Then I said, auction is waived. Means cancelled. Can he sue me? No, no, no. By all the way I have come, you have to sell to me. I am the highest bidder. You have to sell for me. But I am not satisfied with the price. Subject to conversation. Book fairs are there. at Indira Park and adjacent NTR Stadium, we can come across the book fair, exhibition come sale. Invitation to offer become invitation to sale. Am I clear? Next. Check once. Offer must be communicated. Those two cases, please remember. If we check the scanner previous question papers and repeatedly questions have come from this. Not only in the CMA, in the CA examination or the CS examination, wherever Contract Act is there. These two examples frequently asked questions. Summary of that case they will ask in the examination. Very, very frequently asked questions. Those case summaries I am going to discuss. Pitch versus Snedka. That case summary first. One person, Mr. X, lost his dog. He gave one ad in the paper with a photograph of the dog. Any person who returns my dog, I will pay certain amount. Means a definite amount. Is this general offer or specific offer? General offer, right? His close friend, Mr. Y, traced the dog. He doesn't know about this advertisement. X gave ad in the paper. Any person who returns my missing dog, I will give certain amount as a reward. Without knowledge of advertisement given by X, remember, without knowledge of advertisement given by X, his close friend Y traced the dog. Pet names are there, na? Chinky Pinky Tango. Tango. Tango jumped. He picked the dog and returned to X. Subsequently, Y came to know there was a reward. Advise Y, will he succeed? No. Before you return the dog, do you have knowledge about offer? You have acted voluntarily. Now what is the rule? Offer must be communicated. First offer, then only acceptance. In this case, X gave ad in the newspaper. Without knowledge of advertisement, his close friend traced the dog and returned. Later he came to know there was a reward. Will he succeed? No. Because you don't know about offer. If you know about offer, what do you say? Give money, take your dog. This is a dog case then. Fitch versus Snedka. Second case, Lalman Shukla versus Gauri Dutt. Principal, servant, nephew. Three persons are there. This nephew was missing. Principal asked the servant, hey, go on to trace out my missing relative. Servant went off. Later, principal gave one ad in the newspaper. Any person who returns my missing relative, I will give some reward. Without knowledge of advertisement given by principal, servant himself traced the nephew. He came back. Without knowledge of advertisement given by principal, he returned the person. Subsequently, servant came to know there was a reward. Advise him, will he succeed? No. No. You don't know, no? Before you return the nephew, do you have knowledge about offer? No, no. Just you did your duty. He is the servant. Whatever the master said, servant has to do. What he said, go on to trace out my missing relative. That's it. You did your duty. For example, if he aware of this fact, then he will ask, sir, he gave ad in the paper, give money, take your person. Yeah. These are all decided case laws. Not why ifs and buts won't be there. No, no. This is already decided, na? Court agreed. Over. These judgments were passed. We don't have any right to give a other way interpretations on this. No. What if is won't be there? Huh? You may ask question, what if they lie? Arey yaar, we believe the people, na? I should trust you. How can I trust this fan? Isn't it? I can rely only on human being. I can't trust a building or a car or something else. I can't trust. I can use it, materialistic items. Anyway, both the cases are clear. Now, say the next one there. Mere statement of a price is not an offer. Harvey versus Facey. Here, do you know Telegram? Not social media. Not that one. Earlier, telegraph department was there. Not Facebook and Telegram. No. I'm not talking. That's why I know. People speak about Telegram means one. This is one more like a WhatsApp. No. Telegrams. Postal telegraph department. Earlier, the computers were not there. Na? How to send information? Only telegrams and short messages they will send from one place to other place. Telegrams. That time telegrams were there. This case. Between the Harvey and Facey, Facey to Harvey, again Harvey to Facey. 3 telegrams are exchanged. First telegram from Harvey to Facey. Will you sell your bumper hall pen? It is an article. Will you sell your bumper hall pen? What is the lowest price? Give a telegram. Give a telegram. What is 3 sentences here? Will you sell your bumper hall pen? Bumper hall pen is an article. Will you sell your bumper hall pen? What is the lowest price? Telegram. Give a telegram to me. Second telegram from Facey to Harvey. The lowest price of the bumper hall pen, 900 pounds. He replied only for lowest price. Third telegram from Harvey to Facey. I have agreed to buy your bumper hall pen. Is there any contract between Harvey and Facey? I repeat. First telegram from Harvey to Facey. Will you sell your bumper hall pen? What is the lowest price? Second telegram. The lowest price of the bumper hall pen, 900 pounds. Third telegram. I agreed to buy bumper hall pen for 900 pounds. Is there any contract between Harvey and Facey? Answer is no. Reason? You are inquiring lowest price. Other person stated lowest price. Selling price is different. Minimum, lowest price is different. Na? You bought a car, BMW. I said, how much? You said 5 crores. I said, I will buy it. What do you say? Hello? Just you are inquiring price. Did I said that I will sell? Here also verify. What is asking? What is lowest price, man? He also quoted the lowest. That's why mere stating the price, not an offer. For example, will you sell your bumper hall pen? What is the selling price? Situation would have different. You are inquiring lowest price. This is also application based question in our examination. They may ask us. From the offer chapter, general offer is important. Second, either cross or counter offer important. Third, out of all cases, any one case usually important. Weightage from offer chapter is that much. The remaining expected, unexpected things solved. Okay. Verify now all the rules are clear there. Now next heading, cross offer. Cross offer. When both the persons are making identical offers to each other, when both the persons are making identical offers to each other in ignorance of each other's offer, in ignorance of each other's offer. Tell me guys, what is agreement? Offer plus acceptance. Can I write like this? Agreement is equal to offer plus offer. What is missing? Can I write like this? Agreement is equal to acceptance plus acceptance. What is missing? If you know this logic, you know the definition of a cross offer. Agreement means always offer plus acceptance. One should offer, other one should give acceptance. Two offers, not an agreement. Two acceptances, not an agreement. Court will not treat one offer as an offer, other offer as an acceptance. Agreement means one should offer, other one need to give acceptance. Example sake, X made a proposal to Y. Mr. Y, will you buy my Maruti car for 1 lakh? At the same time, he also mailed to X. Will you sell your Maruti car for 1 lakh? X don't know Y is offering to him and vice versa. Y also don't know X is offering to him. Just offers were crossed. Offers were crossed. X received the Y's offer, Y received the X offer. Offer plus offer. Cross offer. Where is acceptance, man? What is the result? Offers stand cancelled. In the second phase, X said, I will sell. Y said, I will buy. Now, acceptances were crossed. That's why remember, cross offer, there cannot be contract. No contract, please. But condition is identical offers. One and the same. Same offers. Are you understanding this? Next, counter offer. Counter offer. When both the persons are making offers to each other, when both the persons are making offers to each other which are not identical, in ignorance of each other's offer. In ignorance of each other's offer. Underline that word, not identical. In cross offer, identical. That you have to see the difference. Okay. Example here, listen carefully guys. X and Y. X given mail to Y. Mr. Y, will you buy my BMW for 1 crore? At the same time, Y also mailed to X. Will you sell your Audi car for 2 crores? Offers are same or different? Different offers. What is agreement? Offer plus acceptance. Y received the X offer. What was X offer? Will you buy my BMW? He said yes. Offer from X. Acceptance from Y. They are into agreement for sale of BMW. Yes, sir. What about your original offer? As a Y, originally I was offered to buy Audi car. Once I have agreed to buy Maruti car, BMW, my original offer will automatically lapse. Note you write, note, in counter offer, original offer lapse. In counter offer, original offer lapse. In counter offer, original offer lapse. Are you sensing? Once I have agreed to buy BMW, my original offer about Audi car automatically get cancelled. Or vice versa. X received the Y's offer about a Audi car. He said yes, offer from Y, acceptance from X. There is an agreement for sale of the Audi car, and his original offer about BMW will automatically get cancelled. Clear? What is the difference between cross offer, counter offer? Identical, not identical. One more. No contract, there can be contract. Right. Left hand side cross offer, right hand side counter offer, just 2 points. Cross offer and counter offer. Two points. Under cross offer, offers are identical. Offers are identical. Under counter offer, offers are not identical. Offers are not identical. Here, no, there cannot be contract. There cannot be contract. There cannot be contract. Here, there can be contract. There can be contract. Right? One more example to understand counter offer. Auction sale. Myself is auctioneer. You are all bidders. I said minimum price 10 lakhs. Gayatri said 11 lakhs. My offer got cancelled. And she said 12 lakhs. Her offer got cancelled. She said 15 lakhs. Her offer got cancelled. She said 25 lakhs. All offers got cancelled. In counter offer, original offer lapsed. Right? Lapsed. Standing offer. This is the last point in offer chapter. Standing offer. An offer remain enforceable. An offer remain enforceable continuously. An offer remain enforceable continuously for certain period of time. For certain period of time. Example, tender. Example is tender. These tenders are classified into 2 types: specific tender, continuous tender. Specific tender, continuous tender. What is the example? And first of all, meaning verify. Standing offer. An offer remain enforceable continuously for certain period of time. General example, you faced through an interview, selected as the CMA, got the appointment order from Shipping Corporation of India. Today you received the appointment order. Give joining report as on before 31st August. This offer is valid up to 31st August. An offer remain enforceable continuously for certain period of time. If you go on 1st September, will you get a job? Time is lapsed. Thereby remember, there is a time for everything. I sell my business for you for 1 crore, give your acceptance as on before 20th August. My offer valid up to 20th August. An offer remain enforceable continuously for some time. Tenders are the best example. Specific tender. The general manager of the South Central Railway, Secunderabad, come to an agreement with the contractor to supply the coal. Supply 10,000 tons of the coal only for one transaction. Only for one transaction. For that, tenders are invited. It's only for standard. Tenders are invited. They'll give one schedule. No? Opening date, closing date. Then all of us contractors, we have submitted the tender. Who the tender is going to accept? We don't know. One day they open the tenders. Who quoted the lowest price? For him, tender is given. Other tenders will get cancelled. Unless until one tender is selected, all tenders are having similar opportunity to get a contract. All tenders are remain enforceable continuously for certain period of time, unless until one tender is selected. Otherwise, the Telangana government want to construct one more flyover at Secretariat. Telugu Talli flyover 2 they want to construct. Tenders are invited. We are all contractors, come to an agreement and we have submitted the tender. And the tender, we have our own price. I quoted the 400 crores, you may quote the 300 crores or 350 crores or 500 crores, whatever. We have our own calculations. According to our calculations, the tenders are submitted. All of us submitted. Who the tender is going to accept? We don't know. Later, government will open the tenders. They will see who quoted the least price. Shiva quoted the least price. Give contract. The remaining all tenders are cancelled. Until that, all tenders got equal opportunity to win this tender. So, an offer remain enforceable continuously for certain period of time. Supply of the 100 tons only for one transaction specific. For example, GM said with the contractor, will you supply the coal for the financial year 1st April 23 to 31st March 24 for the financial year. Whenever I place an order, you have to supply the coal. He said, yes, this is valid for 1 year, but continuously. Series of transactions. Whenever he places an order, I have to supply it. Am I clear? This is about offer chapter. So with this offer points I am concluding. But when does offer come to an end? This point I will take up later, because let me complete acceptance also. After acceptance is done, then communication of offer and acceptance, revocation of offer and acceptance, then I will take up revocation of offer, because some points are overlapping here and there. Okay? Next heading, acceptance. Acceptance according to section 2, subsection B. What is to be? Promise definition, already we know. What's the meaning of a promise? When a person made a proposal to another to whom the proposal is given, if the person assented thereto. You have to learn, my dear. It seems yesterday people have no time to prepare. Don't wait for tomorrow. Who knows tomorrow what may bring for you? Complete. Okay. Already definition is there with you. I am not repeating. Write down. Types of acceptance. First one, express acceptance. Second one, implied acceptance. Implied acceptance also called tacit. Tacit. It is also called acceptance by conduct. ABC. Acceptance by conduct. CONDUCT. Right? Express acceptance. When acceptance is given, when acceptance is given, either in writing or in oral. When acceptance is given, either in writing or in oral. Continue. In other words, when acceptance is given, orally, verbally, word of a mouth, or in writing. Already we know this. Will you buy my car? Yes, orally. Will you sell your business? Yes, orally. Will you act as my agent for Karnataka state? Yes, orally. I wrote a letter. You have replied in writing. Yes, in writing. You got a joining or offer letter from company. You gave a joining report in writing. Acceptance may be either in writing or in oral. Next, implied offer. When acceptance is given, neither in writing, nor in oral. Neither in writing nor in oral. In other words, when acceptance is inferred, INFERRED, when acceptance is inferred from the conduct of a person, CONDUCT, by the conduct of a person. Example, running of a bus between the two places is implied offer. Boarding the bus, implied acceptance only. My acceptance is neither in writing nor in oral. Just I board the bus. My actions only. Once I board it, I have to buy a ticket. Public telephone, implied offer. Using the phone, acceptance, you have to pay for it. Weighing machine, implied offer. You put 1 rupee coin into the slot, implied acceptance. Neither in writing nor in oral, right? And acceptance is inferred from the conduct of a person, remember, as a tacit. When acceptance is inferred from the conduct of a person, tacit. Best example, ATM. In the examination, if the question is given, ATM is a tacit. Synonymous words. Did you operate ATM anytime? All of you know? Pakka? Very good. Next time, do one thing. Go before ATM. Stand. 20,000, please. 20. Ask like this. Will it give money? Dance. Cry. Shout. Kneel down. Show the muzzle. Will it give money? Then what to do? Take the card, insert, enter the PIN, enter the amount, withdraw. Your acceptance is neither in writing nor in oral. Acceptance inferred by conduct of a person. Tacit. Now on words, whenever you see the ATM, remember it as a tacit. On the road, bus if you see, implied offer. When you board it, implied acceptance. You buy a ticket, consideration. When you know something, you should apply your information there. Not every day, hello. Every day you need not feel. At least your application, your knowledge you can apply wherever required. Well, Next heading, rules. Rules for accept. Saying something? Some railways I heard. Yeah. Same thing. Metro, na? Metro. Yeah. Railway coolie. He just soon as you get down from the bogie, the railway coolie will come. He will take the luggage and keep running. And you have to chase him literally, isn't it? Without your permission, he will take and keep walking. You have to object. Hey, don't touch my luggage. If you haven't said simply followed him means you are accepted his service. You have to pay for it. Yeah. Okay, we see the rules tomorrow. Tomorrow this one and consideration chapter probably we may complete. Thank you guys.